Hey everybody, we're back at the roundhouse. Those of you that have watched my videos for all know that I've often had problems here with switch number one, which sends trains off the main as it comes around the south end of my layout around the roundhouse and sends it into Brooklyn Yard. And this has been problematic because I don't use DCC. You can see my little plastic rail joiners. This switch, I said those switches in that transformer takes care of almost all of the yard tracks. This transformer takes care of about the shadow produce row from there down so that can work independently. And I recently got rid of a troublesome switch that used to be right here before it makes the curve to Mike's or the Canby Depot, depending on what I have set up that day. But I had a switch here, and it was a right-hand switch, and it was very tight to get up onto what used to be main 2, where you can see those cars that I knocked over working on it today. But I got rid of that switch because I watched my video from the other day and watched that nice SD40T derail on it, and it just made me mad. So I ripped it out, and it runs so much better electrically and physically. So I was puzzling on this, on how to fix it, and then I thought, well, maybe I'm just overthinking it. So what I did, back here by this little rarely used switch, there was a small, one of those little like 2-inch pieces of Cato. So I just replaced it with a powered, or one of the power leads, rolled it back around underneath. Here, let you see behind the curtain for a minute. Brought it down underneath with all the other wiring and such, and simply brought it up and powered it up to the regular lead, which is over here, right by, comes in right here. Powers up, because what was happening, I would set it up so a train like the Starlight right here would be wanting to enter the main, and it would come down, and once this switch was thrown to allow it to come on there, then no juice would come all the way around the track. So hopefully this will take care of it. I'm going to use a $5 Bachmann train just in case things go weird, but we'll hook this up and take a look. Hey, just like working on cars, anytime I change something, I want to make a test run. So we're going to bring this $5 Bachmann down, and in case I've short-circuited something, I'll be out $5. So got it lined so that it will just continue on the main. All right. And we'll bring it back, make sure it works in both directions. Very nice. Now, let's power up the yard. I'll use my most finicky engine, that little SW1500. We'll make sure it's lined up so that it can come out onto the main. And let's see what happens. Okay, stop there, give it some juice from the other side. And there it goes. One thing I'll have to be careful of, though, the other, it's powered all the way around, so I'll just have to make sure of that. That's all right. So let's bring her back. Reverse on the main transformer. Reverse on the yard transformer. Come on. It's such a short, light engine. Let's try that again. Use a little hand of God switching, because see, it bridges that plastic connector right there. So let's pull it back. Set the yard transformer for a little more juice. Hey, look at that. Bridged it all the way through. So now, let's see if we can bring our friendly local starlight through. Line it all up. Yeah, it would help if I had the right one. I'll have to match those down, but that made it seamlessly. Let's bring it on back. Beep, beep, beep. Set the yard transformer back. Road transformer. And here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Hopefully this will get rid of one of those annoyances on the layout where you can't smoothly transition from the yard out to the main. Having two units on also helps. Yeah, I know I got those Super Leonard decals on wrong, the first generation ones. And there it goes. All right, so far problem solved. So anyway, don't overthink it. Look for the obvious solution and use plenty of juice. Talk to you later.